Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to compute statement in Cobol program. Okay, so if you remember in previous session we discussed how we can utilize compute statement in order to in order to perform addition operation, right? So this session is in continuation of the same where we will talk about the subtraction process, like how we can implement the subtraction process using compute statement in Cobol. Although the syntax and structure would be the same, there is no much difference. Only uh, the change is that we are using the subtraction operation here instead of addition. But still, this is an important topic. That's why we will cover it. Okay. So here we are going to proceed in the same way. Firstly, I'll walk you through the code, the basic code. We will write the code from scratch, and then we will see the output to understand its concept clearly. Okay. But before we start the session, I would like to recommend you to follow the entire playlist in a sequential manner, because these all sessions are in proper sequence and sync. Even they are connected with each other. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay. So yeah, I think now we are good to start with the session. So here you can see we have already created one program with the name TSCBPGM75. So I'll take this program in edit mode, and then we will start the discussion. So just I'm taking the edit mode. Fine. Here at the moment what we have noted down, we have just noted down the identification division block that you can see here. Program ID is TSCBPGM75, author is Sharmit. Okay, and here program ID is denoting the program name, which is TSCBPGM75. You can match it with program name, and that author is denoting the author name, like who is the author of the program. So here author name is mentioned as Sharmit. Okay, fine. Now if you have any other information which is again related to program identity, that also you can store in this same block. Okay, but for time being we are just using only these two information. Now after that what we did, we have initiated the comment line. So you can see from line number 5 to line number 7 we have mentioned the comment. How we can mention the comment, like from here from the first position you can count and till 7. So here we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the seventh position. Okay, on seventh position when we place asterisk, it will be considered as a comment. So after that whatever you will write here will be considered as a comment line. Okay, so this is the entire comment line. So why we are using three comment lines? Because I want to make this box like structure to show you the topic name for today's session, which is compute for basic subtraction. Okay, fine. And at last we are using stop run, which is to stop the program termination. Now what we are going to do, we are going to write the code from scratch. So let's see how we can write it. So I'll just scroll it down from here, and I will insert a 20 blank line. Let's add some character here so that these lines will be retained. Okay, fine. Now it's time to write the main logic. So as we know that every time for the demo purpose we would need some of the variables. So to declare variables we need data division. So let's declare the data division here. Data division. Under this data division we will write working storage section. So working hyphen storage section. Okay, and inside this working storage section we will mention the variable declaration part. Okay, so how we can declare the variable, like firstly we are supposed to provide the level number, which will denote the higher data hierarchy if you are using level number as 0 1. Okay, so let's declare the first variable 0 1, variable name and data name. Now we are supposed to provide variable name and data name through which we can access this value throughout the program. So for example, I want to give it a name as profit1. After that what we are going to do, we are going to provide PIC for picture clause and 9 of 3, which will denote numeric 3 digit. Okay, and then we are using value clause to initialize the value. So let's say I initialize the value as 400. So we are ready with this program, which is with this variable. So you can say that we have declared the profit one variable which can hold up to 3-digit numeric value, and currently we are storing 400 as a initialized value. Value clause is always an optional clause, but if you want to means if you want to initialize value in it in your variable at the time of declaration, then you can use this value clause. Fine. Similarly, we will declare another variable with the name loss1. Okay, so same thing, level number is same, higher data hierarchy denoting by 0 1 level number, then variable name data name is loss1, pic 9 of 3, and value clause. Here I will put the value as 450. Okay, fine. So we are ready with the data division block. Now in this data division block we will like we are ready with it, but we need one more variable for keeping the result. So let's declare another variable 0 1 result pic 9 of 3, and this time we are not going to use value clause. Instead we will just write termination here, because for result we are going to collect the output which we are retrieving from the operations. Okay, fine. So we are ready with data division, and these are the three variables that we need. But if in your case, if you need more variable, you can declare all those here. Okay, fine. Now the next thing what we are supposed to do is we can put here procedure division, because we want to write the main logic. So procedure division, and in this procedure division we will mention the main logic. So let's display the value, actual value, before any modification. Okay, so that it would give a proper visibility to us, like what was the value and what we have calculated. So here I'm using display. So display profit one value before any modification, profit one value before any modification, then colon is not mandatory, but I am using it, and then you can attach it with the variable which is profit one. We are ready with it. Now it's time to display another thing, which is display loss one value before any modification. Okay, and then I think something is wrong. No, everything is right. Okay, fine. So let's attach the value here, which is loss one, and then we are supposed to calculate the subtraction. So how we can do this? Firstly, you need to mention here the compute statement. So I'll write here compute result. I'm not printing because we know that there is nothing in result, so result we will do after computation. Okay, so result equal profit 1 minus loss 1. So this is the straightforward logic which we can use. So what it will do, it will subtract loss 1 from profit 1 and store the output in result variable with the help of compute statement. So mainly you can say compute statement is used to calculate the computation of any particular arithmetic operation. And this time we are talking about subtraction. In last session we discussed about the addition. Fine. Now what we are going to do after this, we are going to display it. So display result and the result variable. Clear? So what it will do, it will display the result. Now let's remove the unnecessary lines, although it will not affect anything, but still we will make it clean and clear. Fine. So we are ready with this program. So what we are doing here, we are declaring the variables, then we are displaying the actual values, and after that we are calculating the computation, which means subtraction. So let's compile it. Something is wrong here, not sure what. Let's me check. Or maybe the storage issue there might be, because sometime when I do this it causes storage issue. I think this is the same issue here. Let me check. Okay, let's check the code once and then we will see the next thing. We are using proper quotation here, here as well. Termination is there, display result, this compute result, profit 1 minus loss 1, loss 1 value before any modification is this, and this. I think we are okay here. Not sure why it is causing error. Okay, let me check it. Okay, let me just remove the unnecessary object from system and then I'll try to recompile it. Okay, so actually the issue is not related to the storage, but it is related to the variable. You can see here we are using profit instead of profit. We have misspelled the word, so let me correct it and let me try now if it works. Yes, it is compiled now. So let's quickly call it. Profit 1 value before any modification is 400, loss 1 value before any modification is 50, and the output is 350. So this is what we were expecting, right? So this is how we can utilize the compute statement in order to perform basic subtraction. I hope the session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmit.